Hey everybody, it's Card Collecting Duo back with another video. And today we're going to be doing the type of video and rip that I enjoy the most, which is a vintage opening. I have here a Topps Christmas pack or holiday pack of 1973 cards. This is the type of thing that is supposed to be a sealed pack. It's not the same as a regular sealed pack because it's not from the manufacturer. This is from like a third party that used to operate. I don't really know who they are, but it's kind of like a repack thing that was done sometime after 1973 with probably excess cards that they bought, that they resealed and sold for the holidays. So these were seen what they put in here, but in theory it was a long time ago, and there could be good ones in here. What we know are what's on the top and in the back. There's 12 cards in here, and there's three in each section, three sections, so there's 4 cards in each section. And I picked this up on eBay. I really wanted it because basically it has the Roberto Clemente card here, and we'll get to that in a little bit when we open it. But I think this is one of like the most iconic cards of Roberto Clemente. Of course, there's his rookie card, and there's a lot of older ones, but this is his last card. And I just like the picture, and the fact it has his career stats on it. I think it's a really nice one. It's one of the better cards in the set. Of course, the Mike Schmidt rookie is probably the best one in terms of value, and then there's a bunch of other stars, including Willie Mays. But I love this Clemente card. That's why I went after this. It also has 2 other really good cards in here. It has Gaylord Perry, who's a Hall of Fame pitcher, kind of a mid-career card. And it has Greg Nettles, who was a star player in his own right. The one odd thing I saw just as I'm getting ready for this is that 2 of the cells have actually opened up. It came opened here. You can see that in the first one and in the second one, not the Roberto Clemente section, but they're open and they're exposed. So these easily could have been taken out by the seller and replaced, although it doesn't really make sense to me because someone probably would have put worse cards on top. At least we expect the middle ones to be commons because that's what the company did when they packaged this. As I'm sure the middle ones are commons, but they did include still some good ones on the top, so I really don't understand it. And I like the fact that all of these look like they're centered pretty well, and from what I could tell, look in pretty good condition. I'm going to be very careful here, and I'm going to cut this cell, and I'm going to see if I can get it out without any damage. All of these, as I said, it was open already. I'm going to be as careful as I can. On the other pack we did, also 1973, like I said, we got a Goose Gossage rookie. Also got some other really good cards in there. So I'm going to do this one at a time. Be very careful. So like I said at the top, we have Gaylord Perry, a Hall of Fame pitcher with over 300 wins. Known primarily for using a spitball. And also won Cy Youngs in both leagues. Next one is going to be a short. Oh, Freddie Patek. Freddie Patek, you could call him a common, but solid player he was. He was short. I think he was like 5'5" or something, one of the shorter players in baseball. And the next one is going to be Tom Bergmeyer, who's a kind of a journeyman pitcher. And back we got Louis Tiant. Louis Tiant was a star player in his own right. Also, won 20 games a couple times, I believe, from Cuba. I think they called him El Presidente. So this one has a little damage to it, so not too good there. You can see the action shot. 73s a lot of them had action shots and a lot didn't. This is, you can see height, 5'4". He was a good player. And the Perry looks pretty good. Little off center on the back, pretty good on the front, a little off top to bottom. Left to right looks good. Corners look good, I think. And surface looks good, so that's pretty good. Pretty happy there. Then we're going to go here. I may speed up a little bit as I'm kind of cutting, just to be very careful. Okay. So these should come out nicely. I'm going to snip here. Okay. So on the top we have Greg Nettles. Played for a bunch of different teams. Star player. This guy, I think, underappreciated in the hobby, maybe due to the time he played, 70s and 80s, but he had almost 70 WAR. He had almost 400 home runs in his career. He was a great fielder, won multiple gold gloves, won multiple All-Star appearances, and won a couple World Series with the Yankees in the 70s. And behind him is going to be Manny Sanguillen, a longtime catcher with the Pirates. And then Aurelio Rodriguez, so Manny Sanguillen. I think he was pretty well liked by Pirates fans. Aurelio Rodriguez, third baseman for a bunch of teams. Woody Fryman, who played well into the 80s. I think I have a card of him on the Expos in like 1983. Accumulated some decent career stats, but by no means star, close to Hall of Famer like Greg Nettles. All right, so I'll put those there. Now I'm going to be very careful with this one, which is not opened. I'm gonna push them to the bottom, and I'm gonna cut on the top, staying away. I'll get that open. I did. And I think I can stay clear of the right there. These should these sliding out very well. Okay. So we got the Clemente there. I'm going to use this celebration card to cover the next one while I look at the Clemente. Oh, I showed a little bit. So this looks really nice. The core has a little corner, not terrible, but a little maybe soft there. A little surface dimple there. This will be probably mid-grade, but for Clemente that's still good. A little whiteness on the edge and off-center on the back. And there you can see he's got 3,000 hits exactly. He died in a plane crash and after the 72 season. So he wound up with exactly 3,000 hits. So still really a nice card. Looks like it's been preserved pretty well. And we're going to take this off. Next we're going to have Jim Ray, who I don't really know. Let's pick these up again. Pitcher on the Astros. Behind him, Jeff Torborg. Longtime manager and I think pitching coach, even though he was a catcher. Jeff Torborg was a longtime manager of White Sox, and I don't remember who else. And on the back, Diego Segui, pitcher, and I think his father of David Segui. Have you heard of David Segui, Henry?
No.
I think he played in the 90s or something, like a first baseman. Diego Segui played for a long time too. I saw this on the back. I couldn't read the name though. These cards are interesting. Also, the 73 cards have these little things on the back. Trivia about them. Jeff is a real estate salesman in the off season. I think a lot of them have to do with what they do in the off season. These little blurbs about them. What does it say about Segui? In 1969, Diego was voted Seattle's MVP. That would be the Pilots. Because in '69 was the one season the Pilots existed. Okay. All right, so there we go. So the best ones here are going to be the ones on top. The ones that we saw on top: Nettles, Gaylord Perry, and Clemente. The Hall of Famers, and the Tiant is pretty good also. Tiant Louis Tiant, very good pitcher. And then, I don't know, I guess the Manny Sanguian. Oh, this one has surface. Has bad surface, so it's nothing, but still, I like the Manny Sanguian. All right. So I enjoyed this a lot. I know, Henry, it's probably not your thing. You don't know these players, although you do know Clemente, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard of Gaylord Perry?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I enjoy this. Not everyone's thing, but for me, I like it a lot. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this at least a little bit. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber already, we would love it if you subscribed. And we'll be back again with another video. Bye.
Bye.